Okay, welcome back.
It's been a minute,
I
guys.
know. So the weekly was just unrealistic with how busy life is getting, which is a great thing. But
Yeah.
we are gonna go to monthly, and we're still gonna have our guests, but we're going to do like a little fun segment tonight.
Yes.
So Lex is gonna start us off,
So, welcome to Salute Tutti, hosted by the Power of Two. I'm Alexa,
and I'm Milena.
and we're gonna ask some fun questions tonight.
Oh shoot! All right,
All
you
right.
go.
So, how do you want to do it? You hold my paper,
Yeah. So
and I hold your
you
paper.
could ask me any of the ones in blue in any
Oh
order
yeah,
you want.
they're already have your paper.
A little special, you know.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Do you think your looks help you or hurt you as you're on your way up in your career?
Whew. It's actually like a really funny question because I feel like with men, in certain aspects, it definitely helps us, but then with women, I feel like it hurts us. And not all women, but I
Yeah.
feel like definitely with certain age generation, I would say.
Yeah, like it's just a weird spectrum. I don't know, I feel like people look at us, they don't expect us to have brain cells, and then they have a conversation, they're like, oh, they're pretty and they're smart. So
Yes.
it's like, I feel like we get that a lot.
For sure. And sometimes I feel like a lot of people don't take us serious. And then, so I think it's a catch-22. I don't think it hurts us necessarily, but sometimes I do feel like it does hurt us.
I agree. I think people are intimidated.
Yeah. Um, have you ever felt pressured to get cosmetic work done? And obviously, like, we don't have any like heavy
No.
cosmetic work done, but I guess like in the sense of like
I think,
everyone on the
yeah.
internet was is skinny and whatever, like with the boobs, the lips, any of that. Do you
Yeah.
like feel that pressure?
I personally, like, I would never go, like, lay on a table and go under the knife. I feel like that's just not something I would do. Like, obviously, you have kids and stuff. You want to get your boobs done, stuff. That's different.
Right.
But I feel like at 24 years old, like, no.
Yeah.
But there definitely is pressure, and I think it's hard not to compare yourself when you're on social media and people literally are perfect. They don't have an ounce of cellulite or a stretch mark or a flab of anything. And then, like, I feel like everything's edited nowadays,
For sure.
and people are fake. Like, I feel like a lot of celebrities, they have full, like, blown, like, lipo. They have every ounce of fat sucked out of them. They're like, we just go to the gym.
It's like, yeah, right.
Like, I wish. Yeah, I'm sure you have nothing on
Because
your
like you've
body.
been dedicated with the gym, like
Yeah.
and you obviously notice a humongous
Yeah,
difference.
huge
but
difference. But still, like, there are days you
we have
wake
our
up.
flaws.
Yeah, if it's your time of the month, I gain 5 pounds in my stomach every month. That's just what it is. It's just what it is.
It is. But I feel like social media is definitely a trigger for especially these younger girls. I feel like we grew up with like strong parents that like they taught us.
Thank God,
you're
though. My
beautiful no
mom was
matter
always like,
what.
you're beautiful. She always
Yeah.
hyped me up, so.
I think that's like a huge thing. But like nowadays, I get nervous for the kids that like they think that what they're watching is real. Like they think these women really have no cellulite and they're that skinny and they're just born that beautiful and they have not one pimple, and it's not reality.
No, that's not reality at all.
That's you could dive into a whole topic of that.
I agree. Do you ever feel like you have to maintain a certain image to stay relevant or respected?
So I will say, our industry is different because, like with real estate, there's every age group. So I don't necessarily feel like we have to stay relevant in this in a sense, but I do feel like when we're really active on social media, I definitely notice a difference in our business. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
I notice more people reach out when we're posting, at least like once a week, let's say, versus like right now we've been really busy with personal life, work life, finding that balance, and we really haven't posted a lot. And I felt the decline in our other
Yeah,
jobs.
I agree.
Like we have our daily jobs, thank God.
I agree.
But I feel like our other stuff,
I agree.
it's been a little quieter. So I believe in that sense that, yeah, you got to stay relevant.
We're
to
making
it.
content tomorrow.
Yes.
It's going to be nice out.
And today we had a signature. We had a house go under contract. Finally. Lex and I have worked this deal for, I think it took 10 weeks to get a contract signed. It was the
Look at
longest.
Nico's face. He's like,
Yeah, even Nico's like, eh. But it's officially done today. So
Thank
another house
God.
under contract, new construction.
oh, nightmare.
Okay. Would you rather a husband who provides everything or a career that gives you full independence?
I don't know. I feel like I would need like a happy medium, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I could never not work.
No, for sure.
I would lose my mind. What are you supposed to do all day?
I know.
Like, even if someone's like, here's my card, go do whatever, still, like, I'd feel like a bum, like, kind
Yeah.
of like a loser.
No, for
I feel
sure.
like I always worked,
Yeah.
so but I think
Definitely.
you should be with someone who, like, supports you and, like, I think lets you kind of, like, follow your dreams and do what you want. I think it's a luxury to not have, like, that pressure. Like, you don't have to bring home, like,
X amount of
250 grand a
dollars.
year,
Yeah.
but, like, you make your money and, like, invest or do whatever you want. I think that's a luxury for sure.
Definitely. Okay, so that was my question for Lex. Your
All right.
turn.
Do you think most men want to support a boss babe or secretly want to control her?
Wow, that's such a good question. So I feel like a genuine, confident man wants to be able to financially support their girl, but I think it takes a real, real man to have their wives or women be successful, maintain a career, maintain job, also have be mom and housewife. So I don't think every man could handle that for absolute certainty.
Agreed.
But when I see a man that like uplifts their wife, it is like the biggest turn on to me. Like I'm like, oh my God, I love that. I want that. Because I feel like everyone would be like, yeah, I want my girl to work and I'm proud of her. But at the same time, they're like, they come home like and dinner's not ready. Oh, what do you mean? Why is dinner ready? Too?
Yeah.
I worked all day. Sorry, one day I ran late. I couldn't make the dinner, right?
Yeah.
So
How about
it's
you
like
make dinner?
that. Yeah, exactly. If you got home before me, then you fucking start dinner.
Throw a steak on the grill. Not that hard.
So no, I think it takes a real man. But when I see that, it is the most sexiest attribute any man could have.
I agree.
So.
Just to be confident and radiate that confidence to your wife or girlfriend, whoever, be like, I want you to do what you want to do.
Or
just
like I
run
would
with
love
it.
if your man was to be like, if you had a thing that you wanted to do so bad, and he was like, you know what, I'm come up with a whole game plan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back the company for 1
Yeah.
year. I want this much as a return to make sure that you're doing your side.
Yeah.
And go run with it.
Yeah.
Like that
I
to
love
me
that.
is
I love
sexy.
that.
So I like that. That's a good question.
Love that.
Oh, my turn, right?
Yes.
Ooh, do you think money actually buys happiness?
No.
Because we see it daily.
No. I don't. I think that money's nice. I think if you don't have money in life, I think life can be really hard as it is. I think it can make things harder, but I don't think it genuinely makes people happy.
Right.
Like, I think it's nice if you're happy people and you want to do nice things, get nice things. Like, that's all nice, but I
sure.
don't think it makes someone genuinely happy. Because if you're not happy within yourself, then
I
money's
agree.
not going to do shit.
No. I think it's very rewarding when you like hit goals.
Yeah, and I think
like,
if you're able to like, oh, I really want to go on this trip or go here and you're able to, I think that's a really like nice thing. But I don't think it
brings genuine happiness.
Oh, excuse me.
He's like,
it does buy me
where's my
happiness.
light spotlight for Nico?
He says it buys me happiness.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. I like that. It's a good answer.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What's more attractive to you in a man, emotional security or financial power?
Whew. So I feel like it kind of backs what you just asked me.
Yeah.
But this is how I feel with the wording of that. Financial power in the sense that he can offer a life for me.
Yeah.
Not that he is a full provider for me, but that he can offer me safety, right? Like we grew up our whole lives, we live at home with mom and dad or whoever you live at home with growing up. And that's our safety net. Like our parents raise us until we're ready to move on. So
I agree.
I would need that financial freedom from my man to know that I have a house, he could support me, but I could also,
Go support myself too.
Yeah, support myself, make money, and
ow.
follow a career path. Nico.
That hurt. Ow.
Nico.
Be nice to me.
Nico's in training right now, so let's not.
Lay down, Nene.
No biting, okay? And what was the second part of that? Financial freedom.
Emotional security or financial power?
So with the emotional
security. Like make you feel like secure in the
yes,
relationship.
make you feel secure, make you feel safe, right? Make you feel loved. That also takes a lot from a man because when they're working their career and trying to become the successful man, a lot of times that's one thing they lack. And that's why a lot of women get angry and resentful
Yeah.
because their mans are out working and building their career, but at the same time they forget like, hey, we still need love and attention. So obviously, again, you need a good balance with that, but I would hope my man has his career and is secure in that sense where he could provide a home for me. And then I feel like you could always give someone more attention. You could always work on giving more attention.
Yeah.
So that's my take on that one.
Okay.
Let's do a funny one. Have you ever dated a man that was intimidated by your ambition?
Oh, yes.
Give us a
Oh,
little
yes.
example. Or not like an example, but like how it made you feel and like in what sense? Was it more about because you had a good job and you always worked hard and
Well, I think the major shift for me was when I was in college and everyone was just like in college partying, getting blacked out every day. Like, listen, I had my fair share of fun, but I was in real estate school. I would sit 3 nights a week and go put myself through real estate school while I was in college, working in finance, getting finance degree. And then I was also working. I bartended. So I feel like at that point, that shift, like once I passed my real estate exam, like I felt good about myself. That's when I really realized the shift of maybe I need to realign who I'm spending time with, like friends, who I'm dating, like, things like that. I think that's when I really,
definitely
when I
look at
realized
that.
people were intimidated by that.
Well,
Because
and
they're like, wait, you're 19 and you're doing all these things?
I was gonna say you're very mature and
Yeah.
you've progressed in life a lot faster than a normal girl your age
Yeah,
would.
definitely. I mean, a lot of people I know don't even have jobs right now. I'm like,
How? Like I can't.
or they like don't work at all. I'm like, okay. I'm like, don't you get like bored?
That's what I'm saying. I like want to lose your. Oh my god, I would lose my marbles.
Like I know some people they're like really well off. They just like don't work. And I'm like, I don't even if my mom's like, here's an Amex, you have no limit, go run all day. I just feel like you're not helping your kid.
No.
Even if you have the means to literally do that until you're grown, to me you're a man child or a woman child
Yeah.
if you don't work and do anything.
Yeah,
I don't think that's cute.
not at all. I think it's. Ugh. That's a big turn off.
Very
and not
big
even
turn.
so much like a turn off in the sense of like I'm not in the dating world, right?
But even to be
when
friends
you
with
look
someone
at
like
it,
that,
it's
yeah,
like,
no.
it's almost like an icky thing. Like, what do you mean? Like you don't want to do better? You don't.
Yeah.
Like I feel like every day we always want the next
I agree.
better thing. Like we always are trying to hit better, more goals, and I couldn't imagine not having that drive.
Me neither. It's unrelatable.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What's one personal insecurity that still affects you?
Ooh. Let's say I got a few. If it was physical, an insecurity of mine is my teeth, my these two little teeth over here.
What?
Yeah. My stretch marks from after having my daughter, and they're a part of my story. I get it, and I love it. I love what I created, but definitely a huge insecurity. Like yesterday, I was at the mall buying bikinis, and I saw this like really, really cute bikini, but
Really?
it was a little too low, and I have a C-section scar, so I'm like, I can never wear like a low cut bikini because of my scar.
I know.
And like I see other
Just
women,
rock it,
and
be
they
like-
show it off. No, I was just gonna say like just yesterday I saw somebody that we know, and she was rocking it, and I was like, get your bag, girl. Like, and she's confident in it. I am not confident in it, so I respect the women that can move.
Well, I feel like
past
it's
that.
an awkward thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people don't normalize it enough. But I think I take that back. People on social media now, I feel like, are posting their bodies, like their raw bodies.
Yes.
Like, this is what it looks like to have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids. Like, it's not glamorous.
Yeah.
They're like, your titties are hanging down to your freaking knees.
It's real life, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I love like Alex Earl when she posts like
Yeah.
her pimples, and then she posts like, guys, I use
I
a
think
filter.
that helps
Like,
because like even Giada's generation,
Yes.
they like idolize girls like her. So I'm happy she's at least honest because
too.
that's not a good expectation to set. That
Yeah.
like, listen, Alex is beautiful, but she's honest. She is
Yeah.
honest. She gets Botox, her lips done, her boobs are fake. Like she's
Yeah.
honest about it.
And I love
because a
that.
lot of people aren't honest.
Yeah.
And then little girls are like, well, why don't my boobs sit up like that? Like, well,
no, literally, like, why don't I have boobs yet?
no, it's true though.
I was
yeah.
a late bloomer with boobs. I mean, I think I was in like 8th grade when mine like grew out of
Eighth,
nowhere.
I was like 16. I woke up with triple D's.
literally. That's so
That's
funny.
funny.
But like for physical, it's definitely like those
Yeah.
and like being like a skinny girl with like cellulite, not like excessive, but I do have it, right? And like you said, when you see other women in person,
I feel like
obviously
sometimes
online,
it's just
you know
kind of
it's all
genetic.
fake.
Like, it's weird.
It's definitely genetic. I was going
Because
to
I
say
feel
that.
like even if it's so weird because obviously you're so skinny, so it makes you shouldn't have cellulite.
No, but I had it even when I in my soccer days. So it's like, and obviously, granted, it's a lot less. You know what I mean? When you go up and down, it fluctuates.
Yeah.
But it's definitely an insecurity of mine. I'll see like another girl at the beach, and she'll be bigger than me, and I'm like, look, she's none. You know, like why? But it's definitely genetic. So if it was, those are all my physical insecurities, and I would say for like within myself, an insecurity is. It's hard. I'm very vocal and I could speak my mind, but when something's like really upsetting me or really bothering me, I like hold it in because I'm like, I don't want to bring it up. I just want to like push it under the rug and then it's like, then I'll like hold it in, and then I snap. Like that is like and I want to do better at expressing how I really feel in that moment versus letting it build up
Rather
and
harboring,
then snapping.
yeah.
Because then it's like, then I look like the jerk, and then I look like a woman who hasn't grown, and trust me, I've grown.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's definitely an insecurity of mine that I feel sometimes like I'm almost like I'm trapped. Like I feel like I want to say the words and I can't.
Huh.
Like
Yeah.
it's weird with like a lot of things in my life, and so yeah.
I feel like you either need to learn how to just literally let things go and put it under the rug, or just speak your mind in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want people to like do things that hurt me and then me not talk about it, but then get pissed off inside.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I need to just like, but I also don't want to be that girl that's like, acts like them. Like, I don't want to be
Just
that
confrontational
person.
all the
Yes.
time.
Or like, say that asshole remark like they always say to me, because I just don't want to live that life. Like, I don't want to live that way.
It's just exhausting. Like, honestly, I feel like the older we get, like, it's just so exhausting.
Yeah, I'm just like, eh.
Like, leave me alone.
So I guess like finding a balance for that is
Yeah, that's
an
good.
insecurity of mine.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Do you think society pushes women to be too strong and not vulnerable enough?
Yeah, I do. I think that, let me think I should word this. I think you need to be stronger in like even business senses and stuff. Like I feel like we definitely have a harder time than men, for sure. I think we need to prove ourselves harder than like men.
We have bigger shoes to fill.
I agree with that. And then I feel like with being vulnerable, I feel like we don't want to let our guard down because then we don't want like to get hurt.
Yeah.
But that's something I do want to work on, is being more vulnerable, because I feel like at heart we really are like vulnerable people. We want to be like in our femininity. Yeah, I feel like that's like, we want to be like on our feminine energy.
He's trying to eat my mic. He thought he was slick.
Nay.
I thought he was trying to eat the boobie. Yeah, that's a really good one too, because I feel like, especially nowadays with like culturally, it's like they want, like every woman wants to be like, I'm just as strong as a man, and like that's all great, right? Like
I don't want to be.
We are like we're equals nowadays, right? But
Yeah.
at the same time, like we're women. It's like we should be.
Yeah, like just because we make money and we do
vulnerable.
well doesn't mean we're not women and don't want to be like, have our
loved
asses
and-
kissed.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's true.
But society definitely puts a big stigma on that, because
I
I just feel
agree.
like so many women want to be that badass, and like, listen, we're all badasses, right? But I also don't want to like. This dog thinks he owns everything and everyone. It's hysterical. Yeah, that's a good one.
Do you feel prettier with or without makeup on?
So I feel more sexy with makeup on.
I
feel
agree.
like I have a baby face, which I love and I'm grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like during the week, I feel confident enough to walk out of my home in sweats,
Oh, hell
with no makeup
yeah.
on, a hat on, and out the door, and I'm confident, right?
Me too.
But if I'm going out, no, I need my makeup.
Yeah.
And not because I wouldn't feel beautiful.
But we don't cake on makeup. We more so enhance like
Yeah.
what we have going
like,
on.
I want my eyelashes
Yeah.
to be eyelashing, and I want, you know, a little bit tanner on my face.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
we haven't seen the sun in, you know, a couple of months here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's not so much that I don't feel confident. It's just, or beautiful. I always think I look beautiful, but I just would be like sexy Melina and like badass, and then like chill mom,
Yeah.
work life. But yeah, I feel confident in both ways for sure, which takes a lot because some women won't even walk out of the house without a full face of makeup on.
Well, really, until I went to college, I realized that girls were like that. Because going to an all-girl high school, we literally rolled out of bed and didn't wear makeup,
I was
which
gonna say, how was that?
oh my God, I loved it.
No, but I'm saying like, so you're saying girls that weren't like crazy and like they got all like full done up? Because I feel like girls, here's my take. I feel like girls get ready and wear certain outfits to show off to other women versus other men. Does that make sense?
No, that does make sense, but in this case, like there were a few girls who would wear makeup, but then there were girls who would literally wear their uniform to bed and like roll out of bed, which
love
I
that.
loved it.
Yeah.
But then in college, I never wore makeup during the day to class and shit. People were like, "You don't wear makeup? My God, you're so pretty." I'm like, "You wear makeup?" Like, I never really got up and did my makeup. But to this day, unless like we're making videos or something during the week, I'm not gonna get up and do makeup unless we're going out.
Right. But do you feel that like it's more so like when you get a pocketbook, you know damn well that man ain't gonna notice that pocketbook. Like, do you feel that like not that
I feel like men, if a guy likes you, I feel like he doesn't really notice if you have makeup on or not.
no, for sure.
Like I've never had a guy be like, "Oh, I like." Honestly, I've had guys say to me,
I wish
see
you didn't wear makeup, right?
that," or they'll be like, "Wow, you really don't wear a lot of makeup."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No."
I mean, we do our eyes.
Like a skin tint.
Skin tint.
We're not like caking on shit.
No, because our skin's way too sensitive.
They break out in hives every time I put someone near me.
Oh, that's funny. How do you handle being underestimated, and do you secretly like it?
I think I like when we're underestimated sometimes. When we like know somebody or we know how to handle something. I think, people are like, "All right, okay."
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Well, just this weekend, didn't
Yeah.
someone wanted to see a house, and
Yeah.
you ended up knowing, and he kind of was like, "Oh wow, like
Yeah. No, I feel like
that's like a good feeling."
no, I agree. And I think that, again, going back to being women and being pretty and like younger, I feel like people sometimes don't really think what we're maybe doing. They take it seriously. But I'm
Yeah.
like, we do have careers. We are doing
We're
things.
smart bitches.
We do things during the day. But no, I think that, yeah, I like being underestimated sometimes.
Yeah, and like being able to show you, like, no,
Yeah, exactly.
we do what we do. It's funny because actually today I was talking to someone. They're like, "Oh, you still do that like social media stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, what social media? Like, what are you
Yeah.
insinuating?" And they're like, "No, like like posting like the dance videos and stuff." And like, listen, I feel like with our social media, we always had like a common balance. Like it was like our real estate,
Yeah,
like, the funny.
Like I always post stories. I feel
And the
like
stupid
no matter
stuff.
what, I'm always posting quotes and shit. Like,
Yeah, like
that's
I just feel like that we do that for fun, but then like we'd also do the ones that are like learning and then daily, just day-to-day
Yeah.
life and stuff like that.
But I mean, we
it's
are
funny to think-
realtors, so obviously we're gonna post what we have going on business wise.
always.
And
But
we're
it's
gonna
funny
make
that
it
people think
fun.
like social media is like only for like stupid jokes, but it's like, guys, there's people that make millions of dollars on social media.
No, it's really true.
In business, like selling their products, promoting their businesses, like. So there's like, it's funny when
Someone said that to you?
yeah. I was like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What part are you asking about? Yeah, I still do it. I mean, no, not heavily activated because life is so busy, but I enjoy it. All right. So
Mind your business.
One day we gonna be on TV. Just saying.
I think we're getting there soon.
We close. We real close.
Have you ever changed something about yourself just to impress a guy?
Definitely. But I'm trying to think of an instance I could share. I could say in high school for sure. I moved to Guilford in 7th grade, and I feel like my clothing style changed.
Okay.
Like I was dating like the high school jock and like big into sports, and my clothing was definitely more catered to like I know he would love what I was wearing versus like the
Yeah.
following year I dated like more of a skater surfer dude. And not that I
Yeah.
ever would dress skater surfer, but I definitely changed
Your style.
my sporty style to like more Hollister and Abercrombie
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
stuff, right? You know? But as far as changing Milena, no.
No.
I mean, I don't, even if I wanted to change who I am, I don't think I ever could. I'm just so bred in who I am.
Period.
But that's funny. Yeah, that shit happens. What's worse, being cheated on or being emotionally neglected?
I think being cheated on, because I don't think you can come back from that. I think if you're emotionally neglected, I think if you
Have you
talk,
stayed with a man that cheated on you?
yeah, when I was younger, never now. Oh my
Nowadays,
God.
it'd be one and
Ugh.
done.
Oh my God. Blocked. I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even have a conversation with you. Like that's,
No, I love that. 'Cause
no, I wouldn't even speak to you.
murder.
No, I wouldn't even have a conversation with you because you will get hurt. So I'm not even doing it to myself. No, but I feel like that's just evolution and growth.
Definitely.
And I feel like I'm happy I went through certain things when I was younger because now I know what I'm never going to tolerate. And it's not even something I'm going to entertain.
No.
Like, if you want to act like that, you want to cheat on me, okay.
You already done lost your damn mind.
Yeah, you lost your mind and I'm praying for you and you'll never speak to me again.
What do you think is like a red flag? So you're talking to someone new. What's like a red flag that you could see but like overlook? Does that make sense? Like I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, there were so many like times where I like saw stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe like I didn't notice that sooner. And like nowadays, it would bother me so much, or it would be a trigger for me. But like we would have been like, eh. Like it won't end the relationship. It's just something that like you notice and you definitely don't like it.
I don't know.
Mine the other day, I thought of, oh my God, what was it? Now I'll draw a blank. Oh, the way that they speak to their mother.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think if you don't respect your mom, that's a big thing.
Yeah. And it's like, and you know, mom or, you know, even dad, let's say, whoever you're closer to, right? Sometimes you like think like we're such family people that like it's so hard when we're with people that aren't or don't have that same relationship.
Yeah, I think it's hard to understand because I'm like, wow, like I'm really close to my family,
Yeah,
but
and
not
not that it's a
everyone's
red flag.
but not
'cause
everyone's
they
like
could have
that.
like really crazy things happening, right? But I always think like, wow, like we are such lovers for our family, mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever the case may
Yeah.
be. And if they're like have no use for their brothers, like if they have no use for all of them, then there's got to be something wrong, right?
No, I agree. And I also think too, like I feel like we're lucky we don't need to be around people we don't want to be around. Like I still have friends and stuff to this day. They don't like their mom or their dad. Like their parents stay together and they're miserable and they have to like live with them or be with them.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky like even family members I don't want to be around for certain reasons. I don't have to be around them and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
So I try not to judge because I'm like, I probably wouldn't respect you either if I saw you and you hurt me multiple times and I don't
Yeah.
want to be around you. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think if you don't respect your family.
In some aspect, right? At least one of the family members that you are close with or whatever the case may be.
No, I agree.
But that's definitely like, it is not so much, I don't know, like not, it's not a red flag. It's just like,
It's just
something,
like,
an eye opener or like
yeah.
something to keep in mind. Or,
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's interesting.
yeah. Or like, how about like a couple of recent dates that you've been on, or not even recent, but dates you've been on, like, do you notice like a quality of that person that you're like, what? No, that you wouldn't expect from that person? Like I remember like someone asked you like to smoke marijuana.
Yeah, no, that kid was tripping. That kid was tripping.
Like that was a pickup line, do you think? Or that was just like him
Well,
being
okay,
gay?
that was a red flag for me. Yeah, no, we'll go with that was a red flag
Yeah.
for me, definitely. And I never went out with him again. I don't like weed. I never have. Like,
and nothing against it.
no, like if you want to smoke at
I just
hibernate,
don't think
like,
that should be like a text. Like I think that's just like real awkward. If
well,
like in
remember he
conversation you're
texted me
like,
that and then
"Hey."
he like smoked
Yeah.
with me
Oh,
in his present.
That's right. That's right.
That freaked out my brain. I was like, what? That's just not attractive to me. It's not cute. I don't like it.
Do what you do. There's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like
I am
to
judgy
send
with
someone
it.
a text about that, I think is strange.
like, are we in high
You could just like
school?
nonchalantly say like, oh, like, what's your vice? Like, do you like to drink? Do you like to smoke? That's how I
Yeah,
would
like I
bring
like
it
to
up,
drink.
right?
Like if you want to smoke weed, like just don't do it near me. Like I just don't like it. And I don't like how people look when they smoke. I just
Yeah.
feel like looking high and groggy, like that is a trigger for me, so I don't want to see someone like
For
that.
sure.
So like if I was with someone every day and they're getting high, like
Or like, what about like that cringe guy that like brings up his past and an ex and
yeah, like if you bring up your ex when you're trying to meet someone new, I just think that's crazy.
over and over and over
Like
again?
if someone's like, "Oh, like when was your last relationship? Like what
You answer the
happened?"
question.
And you just answer the question because that's a normal thing to say. Like, "Oh, like what happened?"
Yeah.
But to literally just talk about your ex multiple times on a date, on like a 3 hour date, like I think you want to go be with that person. You should go talk to them.
Yeah, or like go see a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's a red flag. I think smoking with the girl you just met, who's definitely not into that, is a fucking red flag. I don't like that at all. What else is a red flag?
It's so like
I can't.
funny because I feel like, and we're like the least amount of judgmental people.
Yeah, like I don't
right?
care. Like I don't care if you want to go. Like I know so many grown adults that literally get high before bed. They're like,
Oh,
"Oh, I took my
yeah,
little
and
gummies." Like,
I love it. Good
but
for
listen,
them.
like you have to be cool with that as a couple.
Yeah.
Like I know couples that do that, and
Absolutely.
like that's cool. But like that's just not my speed.
It's not her vibe.
Yeah, don't push it on me. Cause I'm a little sped to begin with. I don't wanna be like, "Where am I?"
I would literally be in a psych ward if I smoked marijuana. Like I am that girl that smokes and gets super paranoid and sees shit, and I'm like in a movie theater and I'm in a Game Boy. Like that's what happens to this girl.
No,
Nah,
No.
not for me.
no, no, no,
Last
no,
time I
no.
smoked was Joe's grandmother's wake, and I literally, my husband looked at me and goes, "You're never effing smoking again."
You
I'm like,
smoked
"I
before his
don't
grandma's
want to."
wake?
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?
they were all doing it. Like
Oh.
it was like a tribute. Like,
Or people who do like shrooms now.
oh my god, yeah. My heart, I can't.
Wait, who was I with the other night? And they were like, where was I? I forgot who I was even talking to. And they're like, yeah, my friends do psychedelics. Fuck, if they were like 40 years old, I'm like,
Well, now
that's
did
disgusting.
you hear the new stuff that's like on the market, on the streets? I should say. It's like red snow, or I might be saying it wrong. It's a hallucinogen, coke, meth, like all combined.
Huh?
Yeah,
Who the fuck would do that?
I guess all these kids, like
Oh.
this is like the new college drug.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
I am
frightening.
so damn afraid for my kid to grow up. I really am. Like it honestly scares the shit out of me.
Well, I feel like if you keep her in sports and she's always an athlete, she's never gonna do drugs ever.
No.
Ever.
I did
'Cause
that
you
bit. Look
can't.
where I turned out.
But was your mom really on your ass though? I feel like you scammed Marie.
I did scam Marie, but
Poor
I
Marie,
was
she was
I
so
was like
innocent.
after I was like end of high school.
But I feel like your mom just trusted you so much and you were a little like
Yeah.
scammer.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like I don't see Giada ever sneaking out of this house.
She would have no fucking.
No, I don't think
no
she
hair
would
in her
sneak-
head.
she wouldn't sneak out.
She'd be locked in a bedroom.
I mean,
I'd
nowadays
put
you
metal
can't
walls.
sneak out.
I'd put metal
Alarm
walls. No.
systems.
And that's the thing. See, we
Yeah,
didn't
like-
have this shit then. Like
we had the alarm.
I got 4
Yeah,
cameras just outside my front
the
door.
ring, the cameras, the alarms. No.
Triggers or the freaking things that you walk and they like go off. These kids are fucked. Their phones are tracked.
Exactly, you
The
can track her
watches,
iPhone,
the
yeah.
little circle things.
She's not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's a big scare of mine for sure. For sure. All right.
Oh.
What else you got, Lexi?
What is the most toxic thing you ever tolerated in a relationship?
Whew. So, I mean, definitely years ago, right? But I would definitely say I tolerated a lot of verbal disrespect. And I mean, even into like my future relationships, I definitely allowed stuff that like nowadays I would never fucking tolerate. But I'm also big into being argumentative. So like I have that toxic trait too. So like if he starts with me, I'm gonna start back and I'm not gonna stop it.
No, that's what I've realized. I can't be with someone who makes me activated.
Yeah. Like so someone that it triggers me
Yeah, I
and
can't be with
knows like,
something like
this
that.
bothers me and they keep doing it.
No.
But I allow it because I'm going back at it. Like I need to know just like now I'm like, boy, bye. I fucking walk right away from it. I don't give a shit.
I know.
I'm not arguing with nobody. but I definitely tolerated a lot of that. I never put up with cheating. The only guy that ever cheated on me was my high school boyfriend, and that was long gone once I knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that's probably the most toxic thing, is like allowing someone to disrespect you and stay with them, because you need to be a better woman and say, bye bitch, walk the fuck away, because no man is going to change. Let's make that clear. A leopard does not change its spots. Okay?
No.
And even with women too. I mean, we have our flaws, but
Yeah, no.
I'm what, 30, gonna be 34. I'm not gonna. I am who I am. I'm not changing. You know,
No.
I could definitely do better at stuff, but I'm not gonna change
I
at this
agree.
age. So, yeah, that's definitely something I've allowed.
Agreed.
What is the
Maybe.
pettiest reason you stop being friends with somebody for?
I feel like I never stopped being friends with someone for like a petty reason. I feel like there was always a
A
reason.
reason. But I feel like you're like me. Like, you really haven't lost a lot of friends. If you've lost maybe a handful, right?
Yeah.
Throughout your entire life, I'm saying.
And you know, the drama with those.
Yeah.
The theatrics don't stop with those. I think the pettiest was I did have a really good friend in college. We were very, very close. And my boyfriend at the time, he would always like make comments to me that before me and her were friends, that she would try to like get with him at Quinnipiac. And he would always just talk about toxic. I mean, he would always just make that jab at me. Always
Yeah.
just want to fuck with me.
That's how you know, like, oh, your friend wants me.
Yeah, like she's classic, just loser.
Yeah.
But I stopped being friends with her really senior year of college because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she like switched up on me and stuff. And then finally when me and him like really were breaking up, I remember he showed me a picture of them on spring break from like freshman year of college. And she was trying to like be all over him and be like blacked out. And I never shared words with her. I just literally snipped her out of my life.
Yeah.
And I remember she like texted me all this stuff like, why haven't I seen you? We were so close, this and that. And in my mind, like my heart, I'm like, you know how you moved, and then you wanted to be not only my friend, like you wanted to be up my ass. Like we were genuinely very close.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could just never trust you.
Yeah.
So that, like that, I feel like was, I guess it was petty on my part. I probably should have said to her like, well, this is why I don't want to talk to
But
you
for
anymore.
you, it obviously wasn't worth fighting for.
And I feel like it was just a time in my life where I'm like, I literally need to cut out anyone that has ties to this person, place, or
Individual.
thing. So I feel like I just had to. But I think deep down, there's no way she doesn't know. Like, obviously, that could be a reason why.
Yeah.
Because, girl, you know what you were doing.
That's right.
Or trying to do.
Uh-huh. And
We'll never know.
And girls, listen, like for me in high school, I had I think there was 9 of us. We were all best friends. And I'm talking like 9 of us slept at each other's houses Monday through Friday. Even during the school week. If we were at my house, this one's house, we all took turns. And we all did not leave each other's side. I left for Italy every summer for the entire summer, which now I like would wish and pray I could do that, right? Then I was like, it was punishment.
Like, why am I in Italy? I want to be in East Haven.
Okay?
In the East Haven parking lot. Just kidding on.
No, literally not. The East Haven Beach. Oh my God.
You're in the Amalfi Coast.
Okay? Most gorgeous place in the world. And I literally came back. I don't know if this was, no, it could have been senior year because I was thrown out by then. So junior year. And I came back from that trip, summer break, and I found out that out of my 8 best friends, I think 3 of them slept with him during that summer. And
that is some grimy ass weird shit. Like that is
like, we were like inseparable. Like, so I was so devastated. And not only
have
like,
you seen these women? Like,
oh yeah.
Like will you guys like talk?
Yeah.
Like now that you're in your 30s.
Now that I'm like in my adult years, yeah. It's
have they ever apologized to you?
I would say one of them admitted it and apologized. And
I feel like we've had some weird encounters with women. Like I've had some weird, like girls have done some weird shit to me.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Like
hurtful shit. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like,
that's so hurtful. 3 of your bestest friends.
And then the best part was like they
How'd
all
you
knew
find
when
out?
I went to Italy, I bought him a gold chain, and
Aw.
it was like it was
A big to
big,
do.
expensive, and it obviously like didn't come from me. I was like barely working at the time. Like my parents paid for it.
Wow.
And I was so excited to come back and give it to him. And then like I kept hearing all this rumbling, and I'm like, no way, no way. And he of course was like,
Isn't that the worst when you hear
best
rumblings? You're like,
liar. Yeah, like
you
your
want
heart
to
is
throw up and
sinking.
die.
And then I got like the proof I needed, and I was like, oh hell fucking no. Hell no. One of the instances I got arrested for it. But yeah, so
You did?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Tommy's Tanning?
Nope.
Oh.
That was found out what she did. I called her. She didn't answer. Well, I called her probably 65 times. Then it went to voicemail, and I left a very disturbing voicemail explaining what I was going to do to her and every crevice of her body. And
There should be a pass for that, though, because the justice system needs to
Right?
realize when you're young, when you're hormonal, when you
Mom,
think you're in love.
my man cheated on me. My mom spent like $800 on a chain back then. That was like probably like $2,500 nowadays. So
There should be
yeah.
a pass for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Then the guy's like, she's crazy, man.
Oh, I was always crazy. I mean, like that was always what like people would like.
Yeah,
label
you
me as.
slept
You're
with my
crazy,
friends.
you're
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
I am gonna be
I am
crazy. You
fucking
slept with my
crazy.
friends. But that's why I love all my friends now. Like, I appreciate our friendship so much because, like, I feel like we've had just such weird friends.
But like we just went out for your 24th birthday,
And we had such a
We
great
had
time.
the best night ever, right?
Because
At one
everyone
point
there
in the
actually
night-
like likes each other.
Yeah, but at one point in the night, I was like, wow, like it, like the drunk hit me, and I was like, wow, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
And like I did not. Usually, if I felt that, I would be like fearful because I don't ever let myself get drunk. I always get like a buzz. and then stop.
I got annihilated. But I was with my sisters, my best friends.
But
Like,
that's
obviously,
why,
I feel
there
safe.
wasn't one moment of the night where
Oh.
I felt uneasy or
Yeah.
like unsafe. Like I knew that like when
Someone
we
had
left
your
one
back.
place to go to another.
Yeah.
I was with her two sisters.
Yeah.
Gigi's man, he drove us. Like
Yeah,
I
someone
was
had your back,
safe
yeah.
and secure. There was not a moment of the night that I didn't feel safe and secure. Like
I love that.
because everyone we were with is like
I wish we could do that every
genuine
weekend. That was so much
friendship.
fun.
Oh, we had the best time ever.
So bombed.
I'm like, next time I want to get like a whole party bus and just like all be together.
We
I hate when
honestly
have
need to
like,
get a
split
party
up for like
bus.
car rides, and they're minimal like car rides, right? But still, like I just want.
No, we
us
need to
all
get a
be
party bus
together,
next time.
like the whole time, because it's like the memories that you have. Like I was going back today, I posted stories, and
I'm
they were
like this
so
today, and I'm like
outrageous.
this.
But I had to post it because I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. We'll never see this again. Like I have to post it, and it was just. I love it. I love being stupid, being out with your girls.
And like actually having fun. There's no drama. No one's fucking whispering about everyone likes each other. But I'm so big. I feel like we're
the
just
bill
so.
came out. It wasn't even like I hate when we go with people and they're like, "How much is that?" Oh well, I didn't drink or I didn't, bitch.
People know how to show up
We
for my
split the fucking
birthday.
bill. There's no questions asked. Whoever's birthday it is, they don't pay. It's one
No.
less person. We add up the bill and that's what it is.
I mean, no one's
And
getting a
that's how it
tomahawk
was.
for themselves. Obviously, no, my friends are not. We're not like that.
Ooh,
Thank
and even
God.
if you wanted a fucking tomahawk, we're still all splitting
That's
it.
what I'm
Take a damn
saying.
bite of it so you feel better about paying for it. That's how I feel.
Period.
Okay?
No, in college, I've gone out in groups with some girls,
That's
and they.
one shit I can't handle.
One time, this girl was like Venmo requested me for $2.20. I'm not playing. I was like, what?
Oh, I can't handle it.
Because we're just not like that. Like, if we're at Starbucks, yeah, I got you. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm not say, oh, Venmo me $4. Like,
No, but then the next time we go somewhere, if I don't get, like, then you got me.
I
Like,
can't have friends like that. It gives,
No.
like, I can't have friends like that. It's too much for me.
But we, like, as girls, we had the best time ever.
No, we had so much fun.
It was
We
so
need
fun.
to do that again.
And then literally, like, the next morning, I woke up, I'm like, oh my God, my feet hurt so bad. Those shoes were so comfortable the whole night. But
They
I
were
will say,
sexy.
when we got to the illicit, bitch, my feet was on fire.
Girl, look at my toe.
I
Look at my
couldn't
toe.
stand up any longer. Mine,
Look at my toe.
I had like blisters, but they went away. But bitch, they was bad.
Look at my
I still
toe.
got one right here. And then I still got a blister here, but woo, my feet was on fire. But we all looked so fuego. And
did.
Alexa's, not this Alexa, your girlfriend
No,
Alexa.
we need the
her
G7X.
camera,
We need the G7X.
bitch, that shit
We
was
looked
like
fake. We looked flawless.
not even normal. The picture she took and sent in like our little group, I was
Flawless. Hey.
like, okay, I think we have one last question that we could both ask each other. I'm curious what your answer is going to be, Lex. So,
Okay.
what is one thing you hate about being an entrepreneur that no one really talks about?
I think it's all the work that we have to do like for free.
Definitely.
That's definitely what I hate. Even just like, well, like the text, the correspondence,
Yep.
emails, calls, like if you were at a normal job, you're getting paid to do all that. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the hardest thing too. And I feel like sometimes looking back, it's like, was this worth it? Was this deal
Yeah,
worth it? Was this like,
definitely.
you know, was it worth our time, our energy? So but I think that's all things you navigate.
For sure. And it's like all like right trial and error. So
I
like we know
agree.
like, hey, we've done this and it was not
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah.
But no, that's a really good answer with
Yeah.
it. I would say motivating ourselves on a daily basis, right? So like
Yeah,
we
no.
know that with our daily jobs, we clock in, we have to get X, Y, and Z done, and then we clock out and don't think about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But with all of our jobs that we are the owners of our LLC, of our social media, of all that stuff, our real estate, if we're not pushing each other, no one else is gonna. And
No,
like
I
granted,
agree.
like yes, we have great families, and yes, they're always saying like, oh, what are you guys doing, and what do you guys have?
But they have their own shit going on. They have their
Yeah,
own jobs.
they're
Yeah,
not
I
like
mean,
they're our biggest
yeah. And
supporters,
they're like,
right?
love
But they're not
it.
like
But yeah,
motivating
no,
us, and like
no.
they're not in this type of business either. So like they don't even know what kind of advice to give us. So I feel like finding like ways to self motivate and like to feel to say like we really need to get this done and how do I get to here because I want to be here or being your own motivator is hard.
I
it's,
agree.
it's definitely hard and at the end of the day if we don't push our business
No one is.
no one
Yeah, no, it's
is
true.
and we ain't gonna get paid at the end
It's
of the month,
true.
you know what I mean, or coming up with new ideas
I
like
think that's hard too. Like, I feel like it's a block sometimes,
yeah.
but I think we have a lot of stuff like closing this month, so I think that we're gonna feel good about ourselves.
No, for sure
And
it's all
then
gonna like pay off. It's hard too because I feel like
a lot we don't get
with
paid for until like obviously it's closed. So
yeah.
you're like,
Well, a lot of like what we do is new construction and I love it and it's so much fun, but at the same time like we literally work for 9 months to almost 18
yeah.
months at times, right? And don't get $1. And like people don't like realize that. They're like, "Oh, you're going to get a nice check." Yeah, we're going to get a nice check, but we didn't see $1 this
We're gonna
whole
have to
ride.
restructure our pay schedule.
Yeah. Well, now I guess we could really make our own. So, I think we might have to change some stuff around Laxy
I think we
because
should.
listen, between gas, all the
Well, that's the thing
everything's going
too. It's
up.
like all the things. Like you're obviously having to drive somewhere. Like that's gas. That's like it's not just your time. It's then you're putting money out too.
Yeah. No, it's definitely it's hard. It's not easy, but I mean, I wouldn't trade my life today for anything, and I'm so grateful. But there's definitely days where I'm like, damn, like I just want to lay in bed all day and do nothing, and I can't
No, I know. I know. It's a
because
lot sometimes.
we're not getting money just handed to us. There
No.
are days that we do get money handed to us, but that's for another
Not
conversation.
every day.
Not every day. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the Power of Two. And this
Yes.
was fun. This was different. And we have a lot of exciting people coming on soon. Angelo,
Yes.
get ready. He is
We're vlogging all summer.
oh, we'll be vlogging all summer. But our next guest is going to be a barber who is self-made, who is such a hustler. He's also a father. I have the utmost respect for him, and I'm excited for you guys to meet him on the pod.
Yes.
And it's her stepbrother. So,
I
love you
can't wait.
guys.
Thanks,
Power
guys.
2's checking out. Have a good day.
Salud.
Salud a tutti.